Well, welcome back to the show, everybody. Just welcome back, everybody. This is Sharon, but you knew that already. My co-host.
The one and only Jamal.
Yeah, well, you can see we got a story for you. You got a story. You want to hear it? This is by old Tiff Tiff.
Oh, tip, the FBI is expanding an investigation in Thornton and talked to resident maybe trustees too, but we don't know for sure.
Well, they said she's been a no-show to those meetings in Thornton for the longest time. She's still the supervisor, but she won't show up for the meetings.
Well, they said after 5 they can vote to remove her, but she's almost out, so it'll be a waste of time to remove her.
Yeah.
So let's play a little bit of video. Let me know what you think of this.
The federal investigation into embattled South suburban politician Tiffany Henyard is expanding.
Sources tell us tonight the FBI is now looking into how taxpayer money was handled in Thornton Township, where she's a supervisor, at least for a few more weeks. Henyard has been a no-show for every Thornton meeting for months, and it was no different tonight. Our Jermont Terry is live in the South suburbs with what he's learned. Jermont?
Joe and Erica, tonight, multiple sources confirm that federal agents have in fact ventured here into Thornton Township. And in the past 3 weeks, they have talked to several current and former employees of the township, all talking about the spending associated with Henyard's administration and her time as supervisor, a tenure which comes to an end in May.
Any further discussion? If not, call roll, please.
Tuesday night.
Well, we look like old Tip is finally going down.
Well, we won't go that far.
Well, it's getting the steps of going down.
They at least they beginning to do something. They the FBI been silent for a while now.
Yes, they have.
They've been silent. That's why I figure they're not gonna do anything. They're just gonna brush over it and let her go. She's not a big enough fish for them. So, but now they talking to people in Thornton. They wasn't before, but now they are. So we'll see what happens.
That's very true. I forgot to mention, we got this from CBS Chicago. Over there, check them out, see what they got going on.
Maybe old Tiff need to move on out there to California. It says she got a house out there. I don't know how true that is.
Yeah, they claiming that she got a house in Victorville, California.
Yeah.
I did a public search on it. I couldn't really find any information on it. It's either in Victorville or there's another town, but I can't remember the town's name at this time. Well, her name did pop up.
Oh, did you?
In California, but it didn't show the address. So I don't know if that's Tiffany Henyard or not.
Well, if she got a house out there, she need to get on the Cali and get on out of Dalton. Because things not looking too bright for old Tiff.
Old Tiff thought she gonna tell her FBI close the door. They said, we opened the door. We ain't closing nothing.
I mean, I just wonder what's the outcome going to be. I mean, there's a lot of people out there wanting Tiff to go down. A lot of people.
And I'm one of them.
Oh. So I don't know. Maybe she didn't steal enough money to warrant her to go to jail. What you think?
Oh, they own it. Cause they said in total with what's the lady's name on Cafe of Knowledge? He said in total Tiffany had a grant for $34 million.
And what she do with it?
Spend all
$34 million?
$34 million. Yeah, Cafe of Knowledge. She went into full detail of what she spent money on: the trucks, trees. They charging $7,000, $10,000 cut down trees, and
what?
government vehicles. Well, the list was so long I couldn't remember everything Cafe of Knowledge said she spent the money on.
Maybe she got that house out there in Cali with it.
She probably did. Now let's play a little bit more of this video.
Tonight, Thornton Township trustees carry on official business without the lame duck supervisor, Tiffany Henyard. Despite Henyard's term coming to an end next month, she remains MIA for her position.
I can't remember when the last time was.
Yet over the weekend, Henyard did show her face to hand out food boxes to residents for the Easter holiday.
Thank you so much for loving on me. This is not the last of your super mayor, Tiffany Henyard. I got bigger and better things coming.
CBS News Chicago, through multiple sources, confirmed the feds.
This will be the end of Tiffany Henyard. We just don't know when they will get her.
Well, this is the end of her career, but I still have my doubts about whether she gonna spend some jail time or not. I really do have my doubts because the wheels been turning too slow.
Well, when the federal government come at you, they gotta have all the ducks in a row.
That's true too.
You know, when the government come at you, they already know what you did before you done.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. They got everything.
I would well, I guess the councilwoman knows what she's talking about. It was a $34 million grant.
That wasn't the councilwoman. It was a YouTuber, Cafe of Knowledge.
Oh, so she really don't know for sure.
Oh, she had a full list of things, so she knows something. She had the money that's been spent on everything, cutting grass.
Who would charge you $7,000 to take down trees?
I have no idea.
A company that
I have no idea. We're just reporting the story. That's just the finance of what they said they didn't spend.
And
it didn't even have the name of the company that cut the grass off.
What?
Yeah. That money went to old big Tiff. Well, I never thought I'd see a day when a rat know how to commingle the funds.
Well, now, she should have known. I guess she thought since she was the supervisor, nobody gonna check after her, and she was the mayor, and nobody gonna check after her. She thought she was the top of the ladder, at the top of the food chain, and there's nobody above her. She didn't realize that wasn't true. She was at the top of the ladder, but there was other people watching, and they had to take account of where all that money went to, because if they're getting grants and stuff like that from the government, they have to document that stuff, and they have to show what they did with that money.
Well, let's get more into the video.
Have come into Thornton Township. The FBI was already looking into Dalton finances spending, and now the probe, according to sources, have spilled over into the township where Henyard was appointed.
It's probably more gone than we think it's gone.
Mary Avant is a newly elected trustee and will be sworn in next month. She's not at all surprised the feds are now widening the investigation to the township Henyard oversaw. What is your thoughts and concerns when you hear that federal agents are now talking to Thornton Township employees?
I'm actually pleased with it.
And remember that infamous township brawl when Henyard jumped in the middle? There's new fallout. The activist and his friend are now suing the township. The two fought with Henyard and her boyfriend, who was a township employee at the time. Tuesday night, the trustees voted to hire an attorney to represent the township.
At the time, she was a supervisor. She is the supervisor.
So I guess they got rid of the other attorney, the white lady. They appointed a new attorney. The older white lady, Tiffany Henyard in Thornton, as an attorney.
Well, that old lady is at the end of at the bottom of the ladder. They got to get somebody that's sharp, somebody that knows all the rules and the shortcuts and the things like that.
Is that right?
Yeah, they had to get a sharp one.
Oh, she didn't know how to hide the cheese from Tiffany
Well,
again.
she was a little dull.
Yeah, she really was.
So they had to bring in some sharp, younger, more experienced.
They had another white guy. He always looked confused, looking like, "Why am I here?"
Yeah, so like
what
you
happened
said,
here?
that's why they had to bring in some sharp crayons. They had to get rid of those dull ones. They've been around too long. They've got the tricks of the trade.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh well, let's see a little bit more of this video. We ain't got much left of it.
Supervisor today. So once again, it's just to protect the township. She still is, as of right now, part of the township.
So here in Thornton Township, when an elected official misses 5 consecutive meetings, they have the authority to somewhat remove and start the process, remove that person from office. However, because she only has 1 meeting left Henyard, that is, they're questioning as to whether or not it's even worth it at this point. But
No.
one thing that is
It'll be a waste of time to do it at this
You
point.
just got one more meeting, and you're gonna start having her removed. You know she ain't gonna show up.
Well, she already misfired. They said they could have.
I know, but why?
They said they could have another meeting and vote, but they ain't gonna do it.
No,
The old lame duck.
she's going out, so they're not even gonna bother with that.
Yeah,
You know that might cost some money to have all that process done.
Yeah, because I think she's out at the middle of May or something like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it'd be a waste of time doing all that.
Yeah.
Like I said, make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you think of the rat commingling funds.
Hey. Yeah, come on now, people. Come down and give us a like. And I want to say thank you to my new subscribers. I got a few new subscribers, and I want to thank you. Thank you for coming over. This is one of the best channels on YouTube. It's not the best, but it's one of the best.
Is that what you seem to think?
That's what I seem to think. Yeah, that's what I believe. So come on over here and subscribe to us and hit that notification button so you know when we drop a new video. And give us a thumbs up. That's all you gotta do. You don't have to send no money in. Just give us a thumbs up. How about that? Give us a like.
Well, you're not fully monetized. Or you're not even halfway monetized, so they can't send in nothing except to Cash App.
Yeah, they can send it in my Cash App, but I'm not asking them to. All I want is a thumbs up. So come on now. Come on, give me that. That's free.
Yeah, it sure is. Until next time, people.
We're out.
We're out.